Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Ana Elisse and I make videos about The Sims 4. Now, if you've seen the title, you see that today's video is actually not about The Sims 4 but about The Sims 5. But we're going to get that into a little bit later. If you didn't check out my last video, I posted my part 3 of the Sims 4 Hotel Challenge, so you can always go check that out. And in the card up, I think it's in the other corner, but it doesn't matter, or at the end cards at the end of the video. This is going to be a very interesting video because in today's video I'm going to talk about my Sims 5 wish list, and I have quite a really big wish list. Like, look at this. This is everything that I've wrote out for today's video. So grab a snack, grab some sodas. I have my snacks here and my water because I'm a water person, and let's get into today's video. This video is going to be more of a sit down video and I'm gonna pop up some very few stuff, but I'm going to be like the main attraction here, so if you don't like seeing my face, I'm sorry. First off, you're gonna mention the only very few things that I kinda confirmed about it, which is the fact that the Sims 5 is going to be online. About my wish list, about my wish about this, is that I wouldn't want it to be that online. I mean, maybe I'm not a public person. Maybe I'm very private, introvert. I don't want to talk with anybody. I don't want to do anything about anything else. And I just want to play with myself and that's it. Having the opportunity to play offline, it's a very good one. If you just don't want to interact with anybody, just do your thing on there playing. But playing offline, I think that's a really good thing because you can play even if you don't really have Wi-Fi on or internet. Maybe there's a problem with your Wi-Fi and you have to wait like a couple days before it could get back up. But as I am recording, I need to record every other day or every single day. I need my Sims to just be there, and I can film without my internet because I don't really care. Only if I just take stuff from the gallery I need to be online, but either way it doesn't matter. And also, if the online feature is going to be up, one thing I'm going to ask for is to be multiplayer. Multiplayer would be like a really cool feature because I honestly don't think it's gonna come in The Sims 4. Like, not at all. I mean, it just like scratch that from your list but I really wish for The Sims 5 to be multiplayer, mostly because even if the game is going to be 10,000 times better than The Sims 4, I would love to play it with like my best friend, with some other people, sometimes with the fans. Like, how cool it would be if you just invite randomly some fans to play with you Sims. That would be so much cooler, and you could have so much engagement with your fans in the next game. That would be so much cooler, and I would really wish that. And now to get on with something that's been out for a while is the Sims 5 trailer. Unfortunately, it's a fan-made trailer that I really like. I mean, the building, the world structure was really great, and I loved it, how it looks. What I didn't really like about the trailer was like the Sims. It kinda got me to a point where I thought there was more about Second Life than the Sims 5. If you don't know the Second Life game, you can always Google it. And I am a Simmer that I could gladly say that I spent 10,000 times more time in CAS. I love creating Sims, I love CAS. I love it more than building, and I know there's a lot of builders in the Sims community, and I know they were gonna just pretty much do the building part really excellent, and some of the artist part is going to be the graphic with the Sims and how would custom content look on them, and if we could download custom content, like, please, and mods. But if the game is going to be made perfectly, maybe we didn't even need mods. Another thing on my wish list, something that I really like. So if I go back into my Sims background, I've played Sims 2, I played Sims 3, and I play now Sims 4, of course. I didn't play the Sims like the original Sims game, mostly because probably I was a little bit too small to play it. But something that I would really love is to have partially open roads. As you said it, partially open roads. And of course, cars. Like, I wish for cars. Cars are something that are not gonna come back in Sims 4. Unfortunately, there's been so many years. And open roads and cars, I don't think there is not even like a little slightest hope that cars could come back into Sims. Maybe they would. I don't want to talk like I know everything, but it's just my opinion, and of course I'm allowed to say my opinion. The only way they could come back and bring cars back, there would be to do like a Sims 2 kind of moment where they would just get in the car and then they would go on the road, and as they start, they would go in a loading screen, and then you pop up on the destination, then the car comes on the road and it parks where it should park, and kind of that's it. And the Sims 3, I really loved how cars were involved more in the game and the fact that it was open road. But what I didn't like in the Sims 3 is that if I want to go to certain places, I cannot go and see what my Sims does. I couldn't do just wait outside and just wait and do nothing. Even if the roads were open, the buildings were not open, and this is why I would like a partially open road. I would love to just be able to go into my neighborhood and just knock on the door and the house be open. No loading screens, no nada. Just in the neighborhoods, everything should be open. I would just love that. And then we could go take a car and yeah, we could go to the loading screen to, let's say, I don't know, the bar or something like that, or a scooter. How cool would it be if we had scooters or motorcycles? Next wish. I wish for more age stages, more life stages, or however you want to call them. Because I don't think in Sims we can get more life stages, even though right now it's like a speculation that Sims people are working to make teenagers better, maybe adults and other kids, toddlers moments. Because to be honest, teenagers kind of go bluntly, like you go to child to an already kind of teenager, almost becoming a young adult. So that's that really big gap right there before child and a teenager that's gonna be a young adult in like a couple of years. So I would love to have the pre-teen life stage. And also I do believe that the stage between adult and elder is big again, because you're not going from 40 years to around 70 years just like that, and that kind of doesn't make any sense. And I would love just like I don't even know how to call it, but like that moment, like pre-elder, post-adult. I want more in-depth careers for the Sims 5. I have no problem with the way that you go like into a rabbit hole for the career, and then you have like a couple careers that you can actually play with, like the actor, the doctor, the police, and the scientist. I think I would want to be more in depth, to have more specialties, like maybe not doctor, maybe I want to become a dentist. Why isn't it a dentist career? Maybe I want to make the teeth of the Sims. And even with the police, maybe I just want to be like an officer and just get promoted there. Maybe I just want to be like a full-on criminologist in the crime scene detective. I don't want to become anywhere near chief. Maybe I just want to be on the field and that's it. So I can just be like head detective and that's it. Like, I want more branches that could be more approachable, have more control of the things you do with the careers. And also what I would love to see is, if I'm a doctor, I want to be able to be a patient, to go to the hospital and get a surgery or get some pills, get the shots, get some things. Because with the vets, I'm really okay with the vets because I can be a vet and I can be the patient. My cat can be the patient of the vet. I can go to the vet and treat my cat. I want that to happen with my sim as well. Not just when my sim has to give birth and it just go give birth at a hospital and that's it. It doesn't really make any sense. And also with the police career, I would love, I don't know, I know there is a criminal career, but I would love you to, like, if you choose this career, if you choose this aspiration to be a criminal, I want the police to be actually involved, to like caught you, to go to jail, go take your own mugshots, take your own prints, and actually go serve time in prison. Even like it's a couple sim days, I don't really care about that. I don't know, something was stolen from you, then you go to police and report it. I mean, how cool would that be? Okay, next thing, going back a little bit with the looking of the Sims. One other thing that I don't think we're gonna get in the Sims 4, even though I do have a mod for it and it looks kind of easy, like how the modders did it. Height sliders, or at least different heights for like teenagers, are all kind of the same hype with young adults and adults, so that's that kind of thing. I don't know, maybe play with a heist. Maybe I want to have like a family of dwarfs or people that are gigantic. And another thing that I would love to have in cast is, yes, bring back the color wheel, because we do have like instance for the standard colors, and I think the standard color should be there because not everybody has like the time to go and check everything in the color wheel. The color wheel should be there because it could give us the opportunity to just play with colors in whatever way you want, and it just gives us the liberty of creating art with our colors, maybe a sim or a house. Just go wild with our colors, and that would be really, really, really cool. Involving again a little bit the kids and the toddlers. I would love for the kids to go to kindergarten or preschool or something, because the kids kind of go from, the toddlers kind of go from nothing, from not knowing to just barely speak or something, to just going to school and learning everything. But I'd love to just give them the opportunity to kind of get trained to go to school and kind of meet some requirements in order for the kid to actually be able to go to school. And that would be more like involvement from ourselves and from the Sims parents for the kid to actually grow, because those kids are going to be our Sims in the future, and if they're like exactly the same, like where's the fun in that? Now for the seasons, because of course there is going to be a seasons pack involving the kids, I would like to have summer vacations. Let's say the Sims, you select the summer in the Sims to be, I don't know, 4 sim weeks or 2 sim weeks. At least like 1 or 2, or just if you have 2 sim weeks as a season, just summer to be like a complete holiday where you could just go on vacation with your kids and just play, and they should have like summer homework and stuff. And of course the winter holiday, to have from the Christmas to the New Year, to have just like that week holiday for the kids. And again, they should have like holiday for homework holiday, got confused there for a second, to have something to do. And also got like exams, like a little bit like a university moment when they have like the finals and the exams, and to actually push the Sims to teach, to help the kid grow and get grades and actually help with homework, mentor, get private classes, private tutoring classes, so you can get much better at different classes. English is crashing at the moment. And also what I would love for the whole of the game, to get more interactions and more emotions, because we only have like the confident and the happy and the excited and the energetic and the sad, very happy and other stuff. I want to go like a full range of crazy emotions like there. I want to be able to sort of feel what my Sims feel, and just like be like a champion when I feel confident. Like, what's that? I don't know. And I should just like more interactions between Sims, between, let's say, couples. We have so few interactions between couples, like only flirt there a couple times, then you compliment that, and then you have your first kiss, and then you can have a boyfriend, and then you can woohoo, and then get married, and just where's the fun in just having to actually work a little more on the relationships of our Sims, to actually have to go to dates, to actual dates, to be obligated to go on a date, because I cannot just walk on the street and say hello to a guy and then suddenly I can just kiss him and the next seconds we're a couple, because if that would have been the case, I would have had a ton of boyfriends by now, but that is actually not the case. But no, let's not get in that. So I would love to be more there. And actually, we have drinks. We have full-on bars in The Sims. I would love if my Sims would get actually drunk. Like full-on messes. Maybe even like, maybe some they are really lightweight, and from just like a couple drinks they're done. And maybe some are just really strong on it and they have to drink a lot before they actually get drunk, and they have this whole crazy nights and parties, and the next day they can either remember everything or not. So that would be really, really cool if we had in the game. The last thing that I really want from Sims 5 is something like that I just came with like that. So I kind of give it a title. I don't know why. Like The Sims 5 Dimensions. Why I've called it Dimensions is because I pretty much put in one pack. I don't know, I'm creating packs at the moment. I didn't know that. It doesn't need to be a pack, but I just put it in the dimensions to like make a pretty flower out of it. Because I would love to have more possibilities to live in other periods of time. Like The Sims 3. The Sims 3 has the medieval, which is trending right now. The medieval pack, which looks really cool, and I would love to have this in more depth and be able to be a queen, a king, or a warrior, a knight. But yeah, I would love to do just playing the past, or not even like in that far past. Maybe I just want to play like the 70s and 80s and go to the disco and feel like crazy with the crazy hairs and makeups and just live in that life where even phones weren't really a thing, so it had to interact more. And then you have the complete opposite and you go into the future. Like Sims 4, I almost said. Sims 3 Into the Future was really great pack. One thing that I didn't like about it is that it would interfere really bad with the supernaturals, because I had that pack and I really loved it. I love having the vampires and the werewolves being together, but the zombies were really big problems. Like the zombies would just pop up at night like they were like crazy beings, and even into the future pack they would just pop into the future world, and I really didn't like that. So I had to always like have the door locks at night and have to make sure everything was locked and have high gates in the normal worlds. And no, this is what I would have loved from the Dimensions pack. And so thank you very much for watching my video. I know it was kind of long, but my wishes, I think, are most of people's wishes, and I actually thought and stayed and thought about all these things that I really want for Wish 5 for Sims 5. But yeah, actually my list, I think I covered everything about my list, and I could make more. Comment down below if you would love to see a part 2 of the moment, and maybe actually seeing the trailer or reacting to the Sims 5 trailer, because I saw it like in bits and pieces, and I would love to actually kind of stay and go almost frame by frame at it and just take down every little thing about that fan-made trailer. Do not forget that it's not the official trailer released by Sims 5. We don't even know if the game is in the works, because EA did stated that some game was in the works, like a certain game was in the works, but they never said what type of game or what game. So thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also click the bell button next to it to receive every notification. Do please subscribe, and also comment down below what you wish to see more, if you want more Sims 5 commentary videos or sit down like this, because I like it for some reason. So thank you for watching this video, and please come back for more. I'm going to post on Wednesday as well. Please stay safe, have a great day or great night wherever you are, and goodbye.